Your Honor, opposing counsel, members of the jury, today we face a case that weighs heavy on the heart. A tragedy that has left a family grieving and a community searching for answers.
Do not delay. Delays can be fatal. Would you please introduce yourself to the court?
Your Honor, permission to approach the bench. The record reflects that I am showing opposing counsel.
Objection, Your Honor. Also question. We ask you to return a verdict of not guilty on both counts.
I'm Mike McDonald, and I'm a social studies teacher here at Wade Hampton High School, and Ms. Ropp and I both work together with the mock trial team.
Participating schools enter teams of at least 6 students, coached by practicing attorneys.
As you know, I was a practicing lawyer for many years, and I was in court, and this whole mock trial program is put together by the South Carolina Bar. And they really do a good job of replicating what real court is like. The procedures that we have to follow and the rules we have to follow and are just extremely realistic for court.
In a case, there are 2 sides, the plaintiff and the defense. The plaintiff, or prosecution, must prove that someone is guilty of a crime, while the defense must prove that the person accused is innocent. There are 3 attorneys and 3 witnesses per side. In addition, teams must provide a timekeeper, and the prosecution must provide a bailiff.
So, my name is Julian Rubio, and I am the bailiff for our mock trial team.
And what does the bailiff do?
The bailiff, they are in charge of introducing the judge during the beginning of the trial and swearing in witnesses.
During a match, teams are scored by a group of judges acting as the jury. They decide who wins the match based on a combined score of witnesses and attorneys. What made you decide to join mock trial?
Mock trial looked like a really fun extracurricular I could do, and I also was really interested in to see how the court system works myself.
At the beginning of a match, both sides must present their opening statements to the judge. The idea of the opening statements is to lay an outline for the proceedings of the trial. After opening statements, the prosecution calls forth their witnesses, who are then questioned. During this time, lawyers ask the witness direct, open-ended questions to explain their story to the jury. Witnesses are then questioned by the defense. The goal of the cross-examination is to poke holes in the witness's story and make them less credible. This procedure is repeated for the following 2 witnesses.
Can you please state your name for the record?
My name is Bailey Brown.
And what is your connection to this case?
I was the assistant coach at Southern Carolina High School, but now I'm acting head coach.
I am Lily Curlin, and I'm a witness whose name is Bailey Brown.
On August 8th, can you please explain to me the conditions of practice that day?
It was the hottest day of the summer. I do remember checking my phone around 4 p.m., an hour before practice starts. The high of the day was 90 degrees.
So I am the first person to go. I am basically going against the defendant, who is the head coach. I'm saying that what they did was wrong and that they should be charged. Trinity is great. I believe Trinity has experience in mock trial. If not mock trial, she definitely has in YIG. We have been meeting a lot on weekends, getting notes down. We FaceTime a lot, making sure we highlight what to point out, what to not. And so I believe Trinity and I's connection is very good.
Well, do you want to do that right away?
The program also promotes teamwork and cooperation.
How do you feel like we're doing compared to last year?
Pretty well. Essentially, Ms. Ropp and I were just talking about that the other day, and we've got some stars that are returning from last year. Joy and Corey did fantastic jobs last year, and we've got some new additions. So Sophia is added in as a lawyer.
In addition to Sophia, some other upperclassmen are trying their hand at mock trial. Each of them have brought their own talent and style to the role.
Have you had experience with mock trial before?
I have not, no. This is my first year.
So what are your impressions thus far?
I really like it. I mean, obviously I'm here at what time? Like 7:40. I do put a lot of time in this, more time than I thought, but I do really like it and I like the people.
It did cause him nausea sometimes, so we didn't take it before track.
We've also had some underclassmen additions, most of them in witness roles.
We've got some, we've got some ninth graders coming along, some younger people coming along, and it'll be interesting to see how they do. I would say it's kind of comparable to last year. How is that relevant?
I was going to say objection relevance.
During each round of questioning, the opposing side can make objections to any evidence or statements offered if they think it breaks the rules of the trial, called the rules of evidence. There are many rules, including hearsay, relevance, or speculation. It is up to the lawyers to make timely objections and maintain their control of the narrative.
After Kylan's collapse, and just the difficulty that came with that, I did decide to support Coach Delaney because I in no way felt that she did anything wrong.
All of this preparation leads up to the regional mock trial competition. Teams play 3 rounds, alternating between plaintiff and defense. The closest round was our second one, against Greenville High.
Yeah, round 2 was a lot of fun because, as you know, we were playing Greenville, and we all have friends over in Greenville that know their teacher, coach over there. It's fun to have a match against people we know, and I know it was very close. People in the courtroom disagreed about who they thought had won, so I know it was very close, and that's a good sign. Greenville's got a good team. If we're close to Greenville, we've got a good team too.
After both sides have called all their witnesses, the prosecution and defense each deliver a closing argument to the jury. The goal of the closing argument is to persuade the jury to deliver a verdict in their favor.
The scales of justice tilt for the defense.
The purpose of mock trial is to educate students about due process and the mechanics of the judicial system. Through their participation, students learn to think critically about legal and moral issues, speak confidently in the courtroom, and defend their arguments against the informed opposition. The next time a mock trial student steps into a courtroom, they'll know exactly who to appeal to.